Hello, it's Sherry with Red Apple Auctions. Thank you for joining me, where today I want to give you some tips on using your location to help make connections with celebrities. And I say that because celebrity can be a big-time celebrity or a small-screen celebrity, but I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I've got some groups asking me questions about this, and so I thought I'd give you some pointers. The key thing here is if you're turning a cold lead into a warm lead is to use your location. It's like in real estate where they say location, location, location. Well, the same is kind of true here with regards to getting your donations. And for that, I want to give you a story with a group that I like to listen to. It's called Martini. And the last two concerts that they've had here in the Washington, D.C. area, in both cases, the band's founder, Thomas Lauderdale, when he would get to introducing the celloist, he would say, "And straight from Wolf Trap Elementary, we have Pansy Chang." Well, Wolf Trap Elementary is a school in the Vienna, Virginia area, which is where they were doing the concert. And if I was looking for a benefit auction item for my school auction, you better believe I would be acting right then and there to write out a note to get that backstage to them after the concert that said, "Pansy, I'm collecting donations for such and such school right here in the Vienna area. Thomas said that you went to school here yourself. We'd love to have a collection of CDs that are signed from the band and maybe even a backstage tour the next time you're in DC. We love the concert. I've got several friends here with me. I know we'd all be bidding on the item." Something like that, because you want to act on that right then and there when it's fresh in your mind and you're in the right place at the right time. It's about the location. Some other pointers here. Just remember cities when they're mentioned in television interviews. When you hear somebody being interviewed and they say something about a particular city, make a mental note of that to follow up. Number two, when they're in written publications, I can tell you of 3 different times where I found out different show hosts of television shows, were living in Annapolis. But yet when I went to visit with my clients in Annapolis, they had no idea. But yet, my gosh, there's got to be someone who went to school with these people, whose kids went to the same school, maybe they're in the church together. It's how easy is that to reach out? But you've got to know that those people are out there and where they're from and so forth. So it's kind of like paying attention to what's in written publications. Number 3, you can always go to IMDB, Internet Movie Database, poke around. I know they were having it's like 2 weeks free, so you can poke in and see who their managers are, so you could write a letter to them. If there's a connection there between a celebrity and where you live, that's a good thing to use. And finally, just get out, meet others, and be chatty. And for this, I want to give you an example. I'm shooting this here in South Beach, and about a year and a half ago, I went on a social bike ride here in the South Beach area. The guy I ended up riding beside is the 30-something-year-old son of the local mayor. And the woman's been a mayor, I guess, for a few years. Well, if I was doing a benefit auction procurement, I would be saying right then and there, "Oh my gosh, can we get a lunch with the mayor for my local school auction or nonprofit auction?" Or, can she give us a backstage tour of the city hall? Or, something like that to reach out right there and then, again, using my location, which at that point was a bike ride, to make that connection. It certainly helps when you're, whatever appeals to you. Whatever of these appeal to you is what you should be using. Now, if you're looking for other pointers, I'd encourage you to go over to my website. That's at redappleauctions.com, where I've got a free gift. It's what sold like a gem in 2010, and it's the top 100 items I sold over value last year, and it's wonderful for fresh ideas. Thanks for watching. I'm Sherry with Red Apple Auctions.